So it's 2021 and these women are driving you crazy because they're ghosting you like crazy and you're trying to figure it out. You're trying to figure out why these women are ghosting you. What happened? Me and Shorty was kicking it. Everything was cool. King Dre, she ghosted me. I got you. Let me let you in on something. But first, real quick, I need you guys to jump on the Patreon. $5 for the best game on the internet. Hands down, the link is going to be in the description or the bio, wherever you see this at. But let's jump straight into it. Like I said, these women are ghosting you like crazy. You don't know what to do. You don't know why. So I'm going to tell you some reasons, some underrated reasons that guys may not expect them to be ghosted. Of course, if you act like a simp, of course, if you act like a nice guy and you're unattractive, they gonna ghost you. That's you don't even need to say that. So that's not what I'm gonna talk about here. What I'm gonna talk about, like I say, some of the underrated reasons why this happens to you. Now, the first reason that this may happen to you is because you are the fall guy. What happens is most women that you meet has somebody. There's always some guy somewhere in the background. In fact, when a woman gives you the time of day, some guy somewhere either fucked up or kicked her to the curb. You understand? This is why she opening herself up to you. So what happens is a lot of guys get with these girls, a lot of you guys get with women, everything is going good, and then they just up and ghost you. What happened was the baby daddy came back into the picture, or the guy, her man hit her up and said, baby, let's stop fighting. I miss you, and then she ghosts you. You understand what I'm saying? So basically, you was just the fall guy in between. And I have videos on how to combat stuff like that, on what not to do so you don't end up being that guy. But you have to always understand that when you meet women, in most cases, there's some guy somewhere, right, that either fucked up or kicked her to the curb, right? Or another rendition of this, right, being the fall guy is, she just wanted to cheat on her man, and once she got that, then she ghosts you, right? So let's say her boyfriend cheated on her, right? Let's say her boyfriend cheated on her. A lot of times women are gonna get some get back when you cheat on them. So the boyfriend cheat on her, and then she meets you, give you some, she satisfied herself, she got her revenge, so she don't need you for nothing else no more, and she'll ghost you. You was just a fall guy. She go back to her man, doing the things that she do with her man. You understand what I'm saying? The key to this, guys, is I'm not gonna get too much into it, but you cannot invest too much too soon. You cannot. You have to understand there's a process to this. You see what I'm saying? There's a whole process to this relationship and building relationships and building situations and building rotations. There's a process. You have to start out slow and let things play out. You guide things to where they need to go, but you cannot force things, because this is why you end up putting all of your money into something. You open yourself up and put all of your feelings, and you get your hopes up, and then, the ex hit her up, or the man hit her up, or she tired and she just want to go back to her man because they was on a break, and then she gonna ghost your ass and you ain't gonna never hear from her again. You understand? So that's one reason. That's one of the main reasons that a lot of guys don't understand, and they think that it has something to do with them, and a lot of the times it don't have nothing to do with you. But that's one of them. Now, the second reason, and this is a big one too, is because you did not close the deal fast enough. This is a new day and age. This is not 1999, 1995, or 2005. It's 2021, where women have an abundance of access to their options. Women always had options because men always value sex. But in order back then for a woman to entertain those options, she had to actually get up and go outside of the house. Now a woman can post a picture and there's 50 guys in her DMs within a matter of 5 minutes. So what I'm saying is this: when a woman gives you airtime and gives you play and she gives you the access, you have to close a deal. She's not going to wait around on you. You understand? And what happens is when you don't close the deal, she's going to say to herself, this guy's a pussy. He don't know what he's doing. I'm going to find somebody else who can escalate. You have to understand they have the same urges as you. They want to do it just as much as you, but women aren't the aggressors. They're not going to pursue you, especially if they in the beginning. They're not going to pursue you for sex. And if they do, it's very, very rare. So they expect you to do it. So you have to do it. And when you can't do it, they're going to look at you as weak and they're going to ghost you. I don't know how many times I've had consultations. I just had one yesterday with a guy This chick literally drove 45 minutes to see a guy. They had drinks and everything. They kissing. He get her back to the car. They kissing and all type of shit. And he tell her, well, I gotta run. You know, I gotta hurry up and, you know, I got some shit to do. She's like, oh, okay, that's fine, blah, blah, blah. And she never heard from him again. It's like, dude, she drove 45 minutes to see you. Drove 45 minutes to see you. If that's not a green light, I don't know what is, right? So you gotta look at it like she feel like she wasted her time. And I want you guys to think of it like this. It takes a lot of time. You guys need to understand it takes a lot of time for a woman to get ready, especially when they first meeting you for the first time. They gotta, you know, clip their dead ends on their hair, put on makeup, shave their little landing strip, shave their legs and shit. Because women, we running around. If a woman is comfortable and she ain't got nobody like that, or she ain't in no relationship, or even if she is in a relationship, but when she comfortable and she not really meeting new people and shit, they don't really keep themselves up like that. So it takes a lot of time to get themselves together to see you. Like I say, showering, doing their hair, doing their makeup, finding the cute matching bra and panties, doing the landing strip. And that's another thing. If you notice, every time you hit a chick for the first time, she always got on matching bra and panties. If you ever noticed that, pay attention. Women don't walk around with sexy panties. The women, when they comfortable in their everyday life, they have on the ugliest shit, granny shit ever. They not going to sleep looking sexy like that. So that was all an effort to you. And so when they drive to see you and they put in all this work and you don't close a deal, they look at it like they just wasted their time and they will ghost you. You understand what I'm saying? So when you have the opportunity, you have to close a deal. You can't wait. Back in the days, a woman would wait on you for a little bit because she didn't have the access to her options. She had to get out of the house to go get her options. Now, with the abundance of access to the options, women feel like, well, why would I waste my time and I have 50 guys ready to take me out and ready to give me what I need? So you cannot play that game no more. You have to close as soon as you get the opportunity. You understand? Or they're gonna look at you like you weak, and they're gonna think that you're not a man, and you don't know how to handle your business, and you don't know how to deal with women, and that's gonna spell danger, and they're gonna run off and find somebody who can. So close the deal as soon as possible. Now, the last reason that I'm gonna talk about is, you know, a lot of times you guys come off too strong, right? Or you come off too much of a boyfriend, or like you give off the hubby vibes and the boyfriend vibes, and you coming on too strong on some relationship shit. And a lot of the times this scares women off. You have to understand, when it's a red flag for a woman to jump straight into a relationship with you. If you meet a woman, right, that's first and foremost. If you meet a woman and she's ready to jump straight into a relationship with you, that's a huge red flag. This is a process and you have to follow this process. And another thing, women aren't, a lot of the times they're not looking for relationships right away. They just want to hang out and have fun and go with the fucking flow. You know what I'm saying? They just want to go with the flow and enjoy the moment and enjoy the vibe and then progress into things. You guys, a lot of the times you come with this boyfriend shit, you come with this relationship energy, and they like, well, this ain't what I want. And again, they have an abundance of options. Back in the days, a woman would tolerate that a little bit more and she'll just play along and see where it go. Nowadays, they don't have to put up with that shit or put up with things that they don't want, because all they got to do is go on Facebook and replace you. You see what I'm saying? So this is why you have a lot of the ghosting going on. But understand that women aren't looking for relationships right away. They want it to progress into that, if they even want a relationship. Most women, they be so busy with school, and I ain't gonna say most, but a lot of women, they busy with school, trying to heal, working on their business, or trying to do their career and shit, or focused on their job. A lot of the times they're not on the relationship shit like that. You see what I'm saying? So they just want to have fun and let go, and, you know, let their hair down, get their sex on, and, you know, satisfy their sexual urges and exchange good energy and have a good time. And you have to understand that, and you need to be the provider of that instead of trying to, you know, lock somebody into a relationship because you insecure and you needy and you need validation and you want a consistent source of sex and validation. Don't do that. Play the game how it's supposed to be played and enjoy the process. You see what I'm saying? Enjoy the natural process of things. If you're doing everything that you need to do, if your game is on point and you elevating and you're attractive and you're doing what you need to do, her nature is gonna kick in and she gonna want to lock you into a relationship anyway eventually. But when you try to do that prematurely and come off with this whole boyfriend husband shit, you're gonna scare her off and you're gonna run her away, and she gonna more than likely ghost you. You understand what I'm saying? So cut the boyfriend husband relationship shit coming on too strong. Cut all that shit out. But anyway, fellas, this is none other than your gracious game advisor, yours truly, King Dre. If you like the video, give me a like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. That way you can get this good ism, this good game. You can get it fresh off the press as soon as I drop it, and you got it. You understand what I'm saying? Also, fellas, jump on the Patreon. $5 for the best game on the internet, hands down. Another thing I want you guys to do, if you don't have my Attraction 101 course, go get that. That's the foundation to your game. Go get that right now. The link is going to be in the description. Also, go get How to Make a Woman Fall in Love and Obsess Over You. That's another glue. That's the glue to your relationships. That's very essential. It's an essential skill that you need to have as a man, right? Making a woman fall in love with you. And one more thing before I go. Fellas, if you need one-on-one coaching, private coaching with me, your gracious game advisor, go to my website, www.kingdreism.com. And I can promise you, I guarantee you, if you take my advice, your life will change for the better. You're going to step your game up. You're going to get the women you want. You're going to be able to take a woman's soul. You're going to get submissive women the whole night. Your life will be better overall if you take my advice. So book me if you're ready to change your life. But anyway, fellas, again, this is none other than your gracious game advisor, yours truly, King Dre. I'm gone.
In 2022, there's one haunting question that plagues every single man. How do I make her submit to me? The answer is simple, but most are afraid to learn the truth. Mind games, mixed signals, pullaways, I need space, let's take a break. It will continue on and on and on, slowly consuming you from the inside out. That's why I've spent years and years making this for you. It kills the nice guy energy. It removes the neediness. It eliminates the beta male tendencies. It unleashes a part of you that's been hidden, maybe even your entire life. In fact, when you have this game at this level, you become what all women desire. You become who they crave. You'll be noticed as the guy who gets it, the one girls adore, the man she will break all of the rules for. You will become the ultimate ladies' man. These secrets in your hand are an easy shortcut to what you want. Nothing is watered down or politically correct. What's revealed may even make you a little uncomfortable. So I have one important question that could shape the rest of your life. Do you have the courage to become the ultimate ladies' man?